My friends, earlier this week, an extraordinary American gave a historic speech. Senator Barack Obama addressed the issue of race with the eloquence and sincerity and optimism that we have come to expect of him. He didn't evade the tough issues to soothe us with comforting half-truths. Rather, he inspired us by reminding us of the awesome potential residing in our own responsibility. Senator Obama could have given a safer speech. He is, after all, well ahead in the delegates' count for our party nomination. He could have waited for the controversy over the deplorable remarks of Reverend Wright to subside, as it surely would have. Instead, Senator Obama showed us once again what kind of leader he is. He spoke to us. He spoke to us as adults. He spoke to us as adults. He asked us to ponder the rate of our racially divided past, to rise above it, and to seize the opportunity to carry forward of many patriots of all races who struggled and died to bring us together. Senator Obama reminded us that cynicism is not realism and that hope is not folly. He called upon us not just to dream about a less racially divided America, but also to do the hard work needed to build such an America. He asked every American to see the reality and the pain of other Americans, so that together we can rise above that which has divided us. He appealed to the best in us. As a Hispanic American, I was particularly touched by his words. Este es un hombre que nos entiende y nos va a respetar. I've been troubled by the demonization of immigrants, specifically Hispanics, by too many in this country. Hate crimes against Hispanics are rising as a direct result that now, in tough economic times, people look for scapegoats. And I fear that people will continue to exploit our racial differences and place them on others not like them. We all know the real culprit, the disastrous economic policies of the Bush administration. Senator Obama has started a discussion in this country that is long overdue and rejects the politics of pitting race against race. He understands that clearly by only bringing people together and by bridging our differences can we succeed together as Americans. His words are one of a courageous, thoughtful leader who understands that a house divided against itself cannot stand. And after 8 years of George W. Bush, we desperately need that kind of leader. Our national security and our global standing have been gravely damaged by the divided partnership of recent years. We need a president who can bring us together as a nation so that we can face global challenges and repair the damage done in the last 8 years. I am convinced that Barack Obama will make the historic and vital investments into clean and renewable energy to help create jobs and fight global warming. Barack knows that the safety and future of every American child requires that we restore our shared sense of national purpose so that we can work together to rebuild our alliances and rehabilitate our image in a dangerous world. By uniting our nation, we can reverse America's global decline. We must restore our international reputation, our influence, and our capacity to lead others. America must become the beacon for the world again. We need a foreign policy based upon American ideals and not the mere ideology of a president. A foreign policy of diplomacy and respect for international human rights. We prospered and prevailed in the Cold War because both our enemies and friends knew that containment of the Soviet Union and the promotion of democratic values was not a Democratic or a Republican policy. It was an American policy, the very essence of what America was.